Hi, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Susan. We'd like to introduce you to AutoLet, a revolutionary new program developed by Economobiles Automotive Corporation that will change the options American car buyers have available to them forever. A program we believe will prove the smartest, most affordable alternative to buying a car.
Imagine having a car you never need to repair, buy tires for, or maintain. A car you can change for a smaller or larger car at any time that suits you. Well, this and more is what our revolutionary new AutoLet program aims to offer.
The trauma associated with car buying is over, and confidence is restored with an AutoLet, which means no contract, no credit checks, no repairs, no down payment, no mileage restrictions, no registration fees, plus the peace of mind that comes with knowing our reconditioned vehicles are guaranteed 100% safe and maintenance-free.
Our pioneering AutoLet program is set to disrupt the decades-old auto industry retail model with a viable alternative tailored to meet the needs of the current market, i.e. the millions of working-class American drivers. The AutoLet program will address problems commonly faced by these consumers when shopping for a new or used car. Problems such as cost, credit qualification, vehicle condition, subprime loans, contracts, and large down payments. Our AutoLet program will offer the American public and businesses the ultimate way to have a quality vehicle at their disposal, without having to buy, lease, or share it, on a pay-as-you-go, month-to-month basis.
Let's face it, personal transportation is a necessity in most areas of the country despite Americans being priced out of their retail car market. The fact that the nation is ready for an alternative to buying a new or used car is evidenced by the growth of car service companies such as Uber and Lyft. But still, there are many people faced with limited options when it comes to securing necessary transportation, and who are forced to make choices based on those limitations. Take a listen to what John Oliver from HBO's Last Week Tonight had to say about the problems arising from such limitations.
Auto obsession isn't just a hobby. 86% of American workers get to work by automobile, and the remaining 14% presumably commute by public transportation, walking, or in the case of that one weird guy in your office named Nathaniel, penny farthing bicycle. Get down from there, stop it. And if you don't have a car, holding down a job can be a tremendous challenge. Just watch one woman describe her daily commute via public transportation.
I normally still get the kids out on their bus on time. It's just a matter of not whether I'll make my bus. This is the first bus, and then I take 2 trains and another bus. Normally it takes me roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours on an average day. If I were to drive to work, it takes me maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
This woman has a full-time job, yet cannot afford a car. And she's not alone. There are millions of households like hers priced out of the new car market every year for 2 main reasons. Middle-class incomes have been flatlining for years, and new cars are simply priced beyond the reach of many households. While many consumers believe buying a new car is the only way to ensure reliability, they are also turned off by the burgeoning costs of car ownership.
The AutoLet program solves this dilemma by offering all the benefits of car ownership without the burdens. John Oliver puts the issue in perspective.
Theoretically, it is a good thing that car dealers lend money to people who can't get financing elsewhere. But in practice, these dealerships can trap people with few options into paying vastly more than a car is worth. It's just one of the many ways in which, when you are poor, everything can be more expensive. The average interest rate at a buy here, pay here lot is 19%, with some paying up to 29%. And that interest is on top of markups and add-ons that can inflate the price of the car. So just look at Arlene Jones. She went into a Chicago dealership trusting that they would help her.
When she first got to the Quick Auto lot, she told the salesman she had an upper limit on price.
I told him, I said, I can't afford no car over $3,000.
She says he was very reassuring.
Like, don't worry about it. He said, you can handle it.
In the end, Arlene borrowed $8,600 at 24.9% interest over 3 years. If she had paid off the loan, she would have spent more than $13,000 on a car that was only worth about $3,000.
As demonstrated, potential buyers of new and used cars often find themselves trapped in situations they cannot afford and subsequently default on contracts they should never have signed. The AutoLet program directly addresses this problem by eliminating contracts altogether. Affordability, reliability, and flexibility are our distinct advantages.
It's no wonder that buy here, pay here loans had an average default rate last year of nearly 1 in 3, with most customers who default doing so just 7 months after taking out the loan. And just think about that. 7 months is not a lot of time.
The AutoLet program is a logical trend progression from short-term car-sharing programs like Zipcar, Uber, and Lyft. A trend that suggests American consumers, particularly millennials, are ripe for alternative mobility services. Truth be told, ownership is becoming obsolete, which is why we feel the AutoLet program will prove to be an affordable and lifestyle-appropriate long-term alternative for working-class Americans. In fact, we believe AutoLet is uniquely positioned to redefine the future face of personal transportation and will present the current buy, sell, repossess auto industry retail model with some serious competition.
But the problem is, even if you're just a few days late on a payment, the dealership can repossess your car. Once they have repossessed your car, these dealers don't have to refund your down payment, and they might decide you still owe them money because the car is now worth less than they sold it to you for. So you can easily end up with no car and thousands of dollars in debt. Meanwhile, the dealer can turn around and sell your car to someone else. So the truth is, they can make money either way, and the same car can get sold this way over and over again.
This will most especially benefit buyers of used cars who are prone to getting caught up in spiraling debt and complications brought on by their limited options. Here's an example of just how out of control this can get.
Let me take you on a magical journey. Because a few years ago, the LA Times tracked the sales of one car from a Kansas City buy here, pay here dealer. It was a 2003 Kia Optima, much like this one. It had a Blue Book value of $5,350. But in April of 2008, it was sold for nearly $11,000, or double its Blue Book value. The original buyer complained of mechanical problems and refused to make payments. So the car was repossessed and sold again in August before being repossessed again 4 months later, and was then resold after just 3 weeks before being repossessed again from a mother of 3 who, without transportation, lost her job at Walmart. It was then resold again in May 2009 to an owner who complained of transmission trouble, so the dealer took it back and resold it just 4 weeks later, after which it was, you'll never guess, repossessed again from an owner who later filed for bankruptcy thanks in part to payments he owed on this piece of shit demon car. But wait, we are not done. It was sold again that December and was repossessed just 5 months later before being resold in May, and it was then, surprise, surprise, repossessed again, even though the owner, a mother of 4, claimed she made every payment. And then, according to the LA Times, it was sold one last time before being repossessed just 1 month later. That one car changed hands 8 times in 3 years, each time at a price double or even triple its Blue Book value.
Our AutoLet program will focus on markets we feel are currently underserved by traditional personal transportation options, such as new and used car buyers where affordability is an issue, the corporate travel market, long-term car lessors, frequent car sharers. Our in-depth market analysis suggests our alternative has tremendous potential and is essentially recession-proof.
We achieve all this through a unique hybrid form of corporate car sharing where the consumer forgoes ownership in exchange for savings and peace of mind. We plan to directly target the 40 million plus buyers looking to purchase a car annually and position AutoLet as a viable alternative. Our formula is stress-free and simple. Customers will be liable for one low-cost monthly fee and their insurance. That's it.
By opting for an AutoLet, they never need to deal with the contractual commitments, financial obligations, risks, and hassles typically associated with a car purchase. We believe our low refundable deposit, yes, refundable deposit, lack of contract, lack of credit requirement, plus our extensive benefits combine to make the AutoLet an obviously attractive option for prospective buyers.
In our favor is the fact there's no comparable service currently available to consumers, so drivers who decide to try an AutoLet will most likely choose to keep it on a semi-permanent or permanent basis because of the low cost, convenience, and peace of mind that comes with driving a maintenance-free car. Also, the fact that younger buyers, who are more likely to be attracted to such an alternative service, make up an increasing percentage of U.S. car sales. Now, everyone can afford to drive a reliable car while steering clear of subprime auto financing. Our AutoLet program will initially be launched in Phoenix, Arizona, an ideal site due to its large population, expansive area, and high demand for vehicle ownership, and subsequently rolled out in California and thereafter nationwide.
We'll introduce 4 levels of affordable AutoLet vehicles, i.e. Standard, Basic, Luxe, and Service. Starting out, standard level vehicles will be our primary focus at $249.95 per month. Our business model will initially begin by purchasing and reconditioning 50 vehicles per month during year 1 and 70 through 90 vehicles per month in our second year. We have conducted detailed research to determine the average going price of used cars with a specific focus on 6 to 12-year-old models. We estimate the average standard level vehicle base cost at $2,000.
Every vehicle in our fleet will be thoroughly vetted prior to being acquired and thereafter fully reconditioned and AutoLet certified before being offered to the public. We have adopted a debt-free business model with a view to controlling costs and maximizing profits by performing all reconditioning in-house. With an anticipated burn rate of $175,000 per month, we're looking to raise initial seed funding of $1.5 million for vehicle acquisitions and working capital. We believe our AutoLet fleet will start generating revenue within 4 months and move on to profitability within 14 months, promising investors a great ROI.
Best of all, as AutoLet will be a cash-based business, investment in our program will automatically be securitized by our growing fleet of vehicles. In other words, by helping us expand our AutoLet fleet, you'll be investing in real, tangible assets with expected exponential growth on a monthly basis, putting you in a position to realize a generous return on your investment secured by tangible assets. So why not join our team of pioneers and help us shake up the American automotive retail market?
Rethink car ownership with AutoLet and partake in launching what is sure to become the smartest, most affordable alternative to buying a car.